And at that time, I realized how suppressed my grief had been, and how I was sort of very much in a cycle of suffering without any awareness. Like, I thought that I was just functioning well. I was a student. I was productive. I was social. I was all these things, but I didn't know that I had so many protective mechanisms to actually separate me from intimacy and love, until that night when I realized I was very fearful to actually experience the loss that I felt with my dad. And that sparked an interest in sort of gaining awareness into my consciousness on a much deeper level, parts of consciousness that are suppressed and you don't always have access to, but really in the undercurrent of everything, they're still doing their thing. They're still affecting you. It's just not in your conscious awareness. And so I applied for different internships as a psychology student, and I got very lucky. This was back in 2010, and psychedelic medicine, the research of it was not that common, and I got an internship at Johns Hopkins, and I moved to Baltimore, and I became a research coordinator on the Psilocybin trials, and then they asked me to co-facilitate the Psilocybin sessions, and I just witnessed people transform, you know, from that sort of stuckness and limitation and distortion and delusion to freedom and sort of access to hope again, access to becoming, just a loving, better, kinder human. So that's when I realized, wow, this portal is potent in helping people get there. And back then, the research team said, you know, you have to go get your PhD. There was no, it was very sort of, still is, hierarchical.